Iceback Ill Chill, who you know, cooler nigga, all that good shit. What's going on?
Greetings, King. How you doing?
Slow motion. What we got going today, ladies and gentlemen?
It's an honor. I want to say thank you very much for gracing your presence on my little show. So we can get right into it. First of all, a lot of people, I mean, if you could just briefly, a little history, you know, there's a lot of people that's new fans to battle rap, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, they've heard of you, but, you know what I'm saying, they you know, they might have watched one battle, you know what I'm saying, so just a little brief history, if you don't mind.
Wait a minute, his call might have just dropped.
Wow. All right,
Literally, it might have just dropped.
It's probably Blog Talk with the Illuminati. They don't want us to shine. You know, Blog Talk, y'all got to step y'all shit up. I had added y'all the other day in regards to that. But, okay, we'll wait for him to call back, you know what I'm saying, or get him back on the line in regards to, you know, the question I asked him. But there's a lot of fans that heard of Young Ill, but, you know what I'm saying, a little history, you know, just as far as, you know, we know where he came from. But okay, cool.
Yeah, here he is.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
It's cool. It's all love here. Cool. In regards to just a brief history, like I said, there's a lot of people that's fans, new fans to this that may have heard of you, but you know what I'm saying, you know, we know we love you and shit like that, but you know, just a brief history for my audience because there's a lot of people listening.
Okay. Well, if you're not familiar with me, you can most definitely ask around or ask somebody that you're familiar with, like one of the artists, one of the battle rappers that are out now that's prominent. All of them are going to be familiar with me and are going to hold me in high esteem. But I started out in St. Louis with A Verb, Hitman Holler, with a something called Word War on Street Status DVD. We just branched off in St. Louis. We got it popping here without the help of Smack, without the help of any outlet from St. Louis. You do research on St. Louis, you'll know that that is a market that's very hard to break as an underground artist. So us having that and really pressing the bar with battling, that just broke us on the market. Now, the history as far as Smack, I'm not going to indulge in that. If they're not familiar with it, they could just Google and YouTube it and just look at some of my battles and see what type of work I put in. But I'm that, and everything you heard about me, I'm that and more.
Right. Yeah. Word.
Yep. But
this is Stacks, G. How you doing, man?
And what's going on, Stacks, man? I ain't rap with you in a minute, dude. It's been good.
Man, chilling. Man, I was actually watching some of the old school battles yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You and Hitman. You know what I'm saying? I watched you and Jesse James and whatnot. Man,
likewise.
You and Remy. That shit was crazy. Like,
I actually was just watching me versus Hitman not too long ago, and that was probably after watching it after this long. That was probably probably one of my toughest battles, and I never really gave him credit for that. But that was one of my craziest battles. We wrote for that like in 2 weeks. Me and him in 2 weeks. So they don't do that like that no more.
Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, that battle was, I think, awesome. No, I think that battle was awesome. But, you know, in regards to just the state of battle rap, you know, you probably sit back and watch. You know what I'm saying? Wait, I'm going to just ask you this question. You know, shout out O Street Spaz. That's my nigga. You know, I had O on the show a while back, you know what I'm saying, this summer, and made a comment about, you know, y'all guys coming up, you know what I'm saying, in the ranks of Street Status, and then a lot of niggas branch off and then never come back to battle for him. What you think about that?
I believe as far as the battlers that he keep that outlet open to and, you know, keep that camera rolling for, I think they obligated to show loyalty towards him. But I don't know their relationship towards him. And, you know, just a kind-hearted guy as far as that battle rap is concerned in St. Louis. He really tried his best to keep the camera rolling and keep an outlet for them to be seen because they don't have it here.
Right.
So for that, if he give you a window and an opportunity as a man, you should feel obligated to repay him. But can I speak on people like me? That's what I do. I know I haven't battled on street status, but I talked to O face to face and told him we gonna get one in. So that's that's me. I can't speak on other people, but as far as people and me, Hitman and Verb, we are in a different category in regards to whether or not, our obligation to O and other people's obligations gonna be completely different because we had the same put the same footwork in. So nobody's hand put in more work initially. So if they referencing Hitman, Verb, or me, then that's gonna be categorized two different ways. Now the people that came up after us, had a big hand in putting them forward. So if they haven't came back, then y'all can hold them at fault. But as far as I'm concerned, my slate clean, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm glad you touched on that. That's what you want to say?
When we did the interview with O, Oops was on the line and whatnot. He had basically, said that he wanted to battle you. This is when he was still battling and whatnot. To my understanding, he retired, but he did call you out, and I just want to know your thoughts on that. He did, bring it up that he wanted to, give it a shot with you. So
in St. Louis,
what's your thoughts towards that? Right.
Okay. So I'm glad that you guys asked that question. So I could just say that I didn't even pay attention enough to know that he had retired. You listening to me?
Mm-hmm.
But he haven't done enough to retire if battle is his passion. He don't do this, man. He just stepped in this for fame, for some light. Like a lot of these niggas. Could never fuck with me ever in life. He know he don't battle. He know he don't. He forever bringing my name up. He forever talking on my name. He forever saying my shit on battle. And it's not nothing as far as a person. I got nothing against Oops. We have to talk face to face as far as, outside of battling, he cool, character, we straight, we up front. But as far as battling, no, dude, you're not even no battler. You know that's not what you do. That's something that you incorporated yourself in because it was light there in the city. When you wasn't there in the city, nigga, you was doing a lot of other things. You was dancing and music, trying to get your songs played on the radio when we were saying fuck the radio in New York, out there doing that. Boy, you jumping in a lane that you're not made for. So as far as he's concerned, he can never get in the ring with me. If it's about some money, and they're going to have to pay me that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No doubt. And I'm sorry if I sound so aggravated because as far as battling, I don't speak on battling in my everyday life. I chill, move, and be on boss shit, for real. But as far as battling, these niggas can't talk to me. Can't none of these niggas talk to me. The niggas y'all like can't talk to me. Can't talk to me. They can't say nothing to me in regards to as far as my judge and my perception on the game and on niggas. If I say a nigga ain't shit, in my opinion, that's the go. That's the go. Because on Max, I know can't none of these niggas fuck with me. So they going to stop talking to me and putting my name out there like they feel like they can. Talk on somebody else or speak with somebody else. Go talk about somebody else. Because y'all know y'all can't fuck with me for real, for real. So I don't speak on it, I be quiet. But y'all niggas ain't got no right to talk to me. Y'all don't talk to Lux like that. Y'all don't talk to niggas like niggas that y'all should be talking to like that. Motherfucker, y'all don't talk to them like that. So don't come with me when I'm over here chilling. Don't try to throw my name out there like you can get a come-up battle, nigga. Right. Because you're nothing. You're nothing. Go run your ranks up, man, while I'm sitting back here chilling and can go make a phone call and get on any stage, any time. Sit back, little boy. That's for you, Oops. Sit back. Chill out, man. Sit on back. Ride the wave, man.
I don't know. Well, you don't got to apologize for talking your shit on here. We do that every week. We do that every day. We do a show. Ain't no filter here. Ain't no filter here.
Yeah, we open then. We all safety then.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Sax.
No, I was going to say, like, legitimately, L.A., folks, you know how we get down, cuz it was a blog that you shot a long time ago, and you was in the studio, and you freestyled on that shit. Dog, I need to know what the song is, because I want the shit. When you was talking about Timmy can't come outside or something, I need the song.
They said rhythm, the rhythm of the night, or rhythm of the life. That's on my I got that stored. I got you those stacks. I'll get that to you.
That's for the people that don't know, man, Ill makes some incredible music. He got a song called Cost of Living. That shit is tough. You know, that's where Ill has spoke upon you know, the society and the money difference in society, you know what I'm saying? And he shot a video for it. That, man, please go look that up, because that's a strong ass message that he was putting across. And they say battle rappers can't make music.
Right, I was just going to Bill piggyback off of that in regards to just how do you feel or even see, you know what I'm saying, a balance what it is that you do, you know, as far as battling and music, because it seems that a lot of niggas can't find the balance. You know, when they doing music, they still sound like they battling. So you do have incredible music. So, you know, the balance on that, can you speak on that?
Yeah, I say it would be more so detaching yourself from battling, you know, completely when you're in the studio and you have to make music. So it's two different worlds, you know, and you have to just be able to know which world you're in at what time and be able to work that, you know what I mean, work when you're in the studio, be able to know what, you know what I mean, you're in the studio, you're making music for people they're going to ride around, listen to it. It's over a beat. So you have to have a specific sound and a specific way that you are in the studio. Then when you're battling, you have to have a completely different delivery, completely different tone, completely everything. So most people can't keep that completely separate, and the people that can, that is a jewel to them. You know what I mean? Because they going to really be able to keep it, the battle money, and they could get that money when they actually can transition and go in the game. But I was going to say, as far as like the people that can make music, from that point, it's just like a marketing standpoint, because you got to get people to like you as an artist, because people are always going to associate us with battle rap until we do something so much bigger that they can't do that anymore. So other than that, people not going to really want to buy your albums or purchase come to your shows. They're going to want to see you at a battle, though. Really heavy.
I agree. Oh, wait a minute. What's up with the footage with you and Conceited? Why are they holding on to that footage? That's some coonery, yo. I was at that battle, and that was you at like OMG, like. Yeah. That's like one of the top of just your whole, you know what I'm saying, resume. Yo, that battle was bananas, and I'm mad that they didn't release the footage. They playing.
Yeah. That's probably my best. That's my top 3 performance.
Yes.
They know that, though.
Yeah, they doing too much, and they already know that. We talk about them on this show because we don't care. Yeah, y'all doing too much with that footage.
No, but they did something real big with that, and they announced that it wasn't going to get in their defense. Now, you know, this in their defense, they did announce before that they weren't going to the battle, or it may not get released. They charged a $100 ticket. This was back.
Yeah, that was the early bird special. I remember that. It was a Summer Madness 2 or something like that. It was supposed to, when you bought that ticket, you got the viewing of y'all battle and get in early. And the niggas was like, they never showed the shit. I paid for that ticket and I never got to see the footage.
Yeah. So, I don't know. They still got it. They got a lot of battles involved. But that's one that everybody want to see. We'll see. You never know with them. They may could be putting something together now. I never know.
Right. Well, they need to release that footage. Stop putting the shit in protective custody. It's mad battles that they got in the fucking box, and they don't need to be in the box.
You say protective custody.
Yes. Because it's going to make, you know, you put a battle in the vault, you know what I'm saying? Niggas put battles in the vault because it make out of the 2 battlers, it make one battler look mad bad. So that's why they vault battles, or the battle is just mad trash. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, they put a battle in the vault because one of their faves or somebody that they rock with heavy got killed, and they don't want nobody to see it. That's me saying that, and I don't give a fuck. But
you gotta get to the vault first. I bet somebody just gotta pay Smack. Who gonna pay Smack? Like, hey, I want my battle. Who gonna do that? I said, who's going to pay Smack? That Smack battle. He can release that battle whenever he wants. He can go burn that battle, steal the footage.
True.
I was sure, but it wouldn't hurt my feelings. Wanna know why? Because I was paid what I was.
You got paid for it.
Bargained for. I did not negotiate my contract to have access to that battle. So as far as I stand on my concern, I killed that battle. Everybody that wanted to see it paid $100 to see that battle. And if Smack released that battle, when he released that battle, I'll be pleased. But other than that,
that battle will get 1 million views. That battle easy, 1 million views easy. And I'm saying that too. I was dead live for that shit. 1 million views easy. But you know, that's just the politics with that. How do you see, I know, you know what I'm saying, life happens and you work hard and things like that, but, you know, paying attention to battle rap, if you do it in any fashion, what do you think of it, the state of it now compared to when you came up in it?
Commercialized. I pay attention to Hitman. I pay attention to A-Verb. And I watch the game from a broad perspective, not on one person. So you couldn't ask me one person. I follow it from a broad perspective. So something as big as like Danny Myers saying what he said about Surf, that's gonna resonate to me. I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna follow that. I'm just gonna boom. If somebody gets stolen or something like that, I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna follow that. But as far as like how good somebody is, what he's saying, who battling who, it got to be somebody I really like for me to click on them and be like, oh, let me listen to this. Now here recently, within the past 2 weeks to a month or so, I've been watching everybody, so I could kind of give you the whole scope. I think it's developed and it's really transitioned to be commercial. Like it's pros and cons to that. So you can look at it both sides. If it's a pro, it's more access to opportunity for us on the independent side to get money. Because it's going to get a lot bigger, like Hitman on TV, Conceited on TV, they on BET, they break into television, so that's more exposure. So that's like, you know, in that perspective, but that takes away from the rawness of the sport.
Right.
You know, like that feel like where you just a room full of 50 people, or you in the barbershop and somebody say they better than you, or they got $1,000, they got $5,000 bet, and they go come and pick you up, and you in the studio or y'all in the barbershop, and people side betting on you, hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars with no cameras. For real. I'm from that era. I just be having to remember that's raw. And I know people that's from that era. I know people that's from the era, not just here, out of town, like in New York.
Yeah, I'm from that era.
Yeah, that's raw. But that's not where the game at now. And people try to bring that on the stage like that, just raw like that. It's different. It's different eras, man. You just got to be able to adapt and transition and still get your message across effectively. And I'm a chameleon. I could do that at any time. Whatever stage the game going to be at, I'm going to be able to get right there and excel as long as I know what's what. So if I'm listening to everybody and I'm telling you not too much is really impressing me, not too much is scaring me, it's only a few people that I could say I straight got a hold of and listen to, like, oh, dude, on some crazy shit right now. And one of them about 15, 20 minutes away from me. I could drive to him. Captain Mark of the boys on some shit right now. Right.
You think so?
Yeah, I know.
Let me ask you coming out?
We gonna be in Chicago bidding. If I don't talk about it, I'll be in Chicago bidding though. I ain't heard too much.
Hey, look. When you come to Chicago, you have to reach out, G, man. Like I said, I want to know a little bit more about, you know, basically when Ill is going to come back, man. You know, I had basically reached out to you before, and I had told you I feel, you know what I'm saying, at the top of your game, you are the best in this. Because what you just said, you're a chameleon. You can go any style, and I feel that way in battle rap. Like, you can just, you know, it no matter who your opponent is, you can, adapt and adjust. So I'm asking, one, when are you scheduled to come back, and two, who are you looking to come back against?
As far as my schedule, I got I'm locking in. Me personally, I made a agreement that I know I want to be back in there before the year out. So I said December. But right now, I probably got like 2 people I'm negotiating with. One person is not even negotiation. It's for sure that I have it. You know what I'm saying? A battle in December, later December, mid-December. And then the other person, the other league, we just we haven't found nothing solid or whatever. And that's the thing. I want to make sure I battle someone that, you know, that is going to make sense. It's not just anybody I battle, because as far as where I'm at now, I'm chilling. I ain't not anxious for a battle. I'm not anxious for a battle, and I'm still impatient for a battle at the same time. So I know the time is now for me to take a battle. This one, I'm really on point to take a battle. But if I can't find nothing that makes sense, even on the business side, and it's not so much on the business side because that's going to be tight regardless, but as far as who I'm battling, if I can't find somebody who going to, you know, who really going to go there with me, then I'm chilling. I'm going to be cooling. Don't me know, but I'm not going to battle anyone just because people feel like I've been absent for so long, because I have standards for myself. And regardless of anybody else want to meet those standards, that's going to be the line in between whether or not people see me or not.
Right.
Because I'm not going to back down on my standards. As far as who I battle, it may be people that people think I shouldn't battle that I'm probably viewing. But don't look at so much as who I'm looking on battling, or who I'm battling, whoever in the ring. Just keep the spotlight on me. I don't pop out too often. I don't be talking too much. I don't be on no BS, no extraness. Just keep the spotlight on me when you do see me. And when they put my name on the card, just pay attention to me.
Right. Because nowadays, King, you know, the sport is it's like a lot of preference now. You know what I'm saying? Like just the reemergence Smack, and you know, with Smack you are the reemergence of battle rap. You know, it was about who had the better bars. The performance really wasn't that much of a seriousness. Now it is. Everything is performance over everything, or it's about who's preference. You understand what I'm saying? So I just think that, you know, when you do come back, any chance of would you rebattle somebody that you did before? I mean, a classic that you created before, like the difference of the evolvement of a person that you battled before and see where they are now. Would you ever think about, because they got this rematch shit that they coming out with now, all these night of rematches.
Coming out with rematches, then. As far as like some of my battles that's classic, I wouldn't touch no more. And most of my battles I feel like it's classic, so I wouldn't touch no more. Like a lot of them, like I ain't gonna battle Hitman ever again. That's classic. Boom. I leave it like that. I wouldn't battle Surf again. That's classic. I leave it like that. And they ain't even know, like, boom. Calico, I'm not battling Calico again. It's like that. Rich Dollars, I wouldn't battle him again. DNA,
I just watched that.
I wouldn't battle him again. I wouldn't battle DNA again. Call out, nobody I wouldn't battle. Right.
Battle rappers that have classics.
I would rebattle O-Red, but not on
wow.
that rematch. I'll rebattle O-Red. If O-Red battle, I'll rebattle O-Red.
That's what's up. It's not too many battle rappers that have, like the battles that you just named, you know what I'm saying? I'm from that era in regards to just battles, you know what I'm saying? When Smack called time, when it was just, you know, everybody was, you know, y'all Midwest, y'all niggas would come out and battle here. It wouldn't be an issue about crying about home battles and all that shit. You know, battles was classics. You know, the word classic couldn't be thrown out, in my opinion, back then because the battles lived up to it. Now, you know what I'm saying, there's no classics like that. There's very few. So, like, your person, the battles that you just named, all of them was classics to me. Every single one. So,
I think it's some, not to interrupt you, I apologize, but it is some battles now. I think to come out to be dope. You know what I mean? It's dope for real though. Even I think a lot of people urge, like, say if you're a new listener, you train. If you're a new listener, then you train to whatever you just started hearing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you just like involved in battle rap now, or you just in tuned in battle rap now, this is gonna be, you know, you're gonna know whatever is going on now that's current. So as far as the crowd reaction, how people for performance, but it was just a different feel. Even if you was in the battle community and you consistent with it, meaning that you go since it started and kept going just because you enjoy the culture, then you can see the transition. It's just as far as how it feels. There's a certain feel in the room, even with when you battling. It's like it's a big, it's just a big weight on that stage. Like as far as like you're a straight star for real. That's how it is now, and you know that going on stage. You're not just you rapping for real, but you star. Nigga, you on that stage, everybody looking at you, and it's about that light for real. You know what I mean? That's what people chasing, that light.
Right.
People chasing the light. They want to be looked at in the light. They not chasing. They want to be fabricatedly. They want their stripes are so fabricated. They want to be looked at by the people. They want to be told on, talked on as the best. As long as people think that that's them, that they get that type of stamp on them, even if it ain't authentic, they okay with that. That if they lose a battle and they fans still say they won, that way they cool. They didn't lose the battle, and they heart okay with that because they don't have none. Because the people that's really, really gonna be established and remember, the only thing I'm gonna battle you for is the fact that I know you cannot fuck with me. That money don't matter to me. That money, I'm gonna get that money. As far as the battle, I'm gonna keep my business tight. But as far as me battling you, it's not over no publicity or no fans or no nothing. They gonna come with that. But you, all the extras, whatever you doing, whoever I'm battling, all the extra shit you doing when they come on stage, point blank period, nigga, I'm looking at you. It's me and you. So you don't talk to that crowd, do whatever the fuck you gonna talk about doing. And I'm gonna be on you, boy, and I'm gonna talk to you. Because I ain't worried about that shit. I'm not worried about none of that. None of that. None of all that. Keep that. All that shit. Fake for real anyway. But you on this stage, little boy, I'm going to talk to you. So I'm going to talk to you. I cannot wait, actually. I cannot wait.
That's good. And that's open.
I cannot wait. I can't wait.
Stacks, what you think?
Man, hey, I'm sitting over here laughing because I'm already knowing what it is. Like, I already know, I know it was history.
We're going to be in Chicago on the 21st, chilling. We're going to be chilling.
I'm going to be there, too.
Yeah. All cool, then. We all in.
Yeah. We coming from New York. We coming deep. Yeah, I'll be there, too. But
yeah, right. Yeah, it's not coming deep from New York. Y'all know.
I'm talking about females. It's going to be me, and then I have someone else meeting us. These females be coming. Right. And I got a friend of mine from Arizona that's coming up.
Cause when I see they got a little clique of females coming, G. Hey, they got some females coming, G.
Oh, yeah. How many carpools?
Man.
Carpools?
SUVs or Kia?
Hey, look. Hey, it's different now. Niggas taking flights, G.
Yeah.
Ooh. We came up.
But let me ask you this while we okay, classic-wise, your battles, you're somebody also that, can work, with the one-offs, and the big stage. What do you prefer, the small room or the big stage?
Either or. Depending on who I'm battling, actually, now, depending on who I'm battling. Because I really, that's really what I've been thinking of more and more, the smaller rooms.
Yeah. Smaller,
but with a better setting, though, with a decent setting to where it don't take away from the quality of battle, but it's still decent, Some people, I think my battles come out doper like that. Like, maybe I think me and Rich battle
I was just about to say
was dope like that. I don't think it would have been that dope had it been in a big on a bigger stage, but I really
that was a classic. and everybody in the room got the bars, the acoustics, y'all voices bouncing off the wall and catching every bar. That's what it's about for me. Some people, some battle.
You said that. Nah, that battle's not that good.
Yes, it is. As a fan, to me, it was a good battle.
You said acoustic bouncing off the wall.
I'm talking about your voice projection. Your voice projection. You could hear it.
Right.
It was just like it didn't even sound like y'all had mics. It just sounded like y'all was loud. So I like that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't sound like y'all had any mics. So that's what I thought about. It was awesome, and everybody in the room. It was quiet when y'all was rapping. It wasn't no heckling. It wasn't no fans booing or none of that. It was niggas appreciating the bars, and that's what it's about for me.
Yeah, I was just joking with you.
So let me ask you this, because we're talking about classics or whatnot. What is, in your opinion, what is your top 3 performances?
For me?
Real talk.
Or like forever? I don't know.
Ever.
I do, but my performances, mine, I'll say, that's one of my best performances. And that was the one rounder.
Mm-hmm.
You said best performance. That's crazy. I can't even categorize my own battles. My top 3, I know Rex is one. I don't put my Conceited nowhere on my list because it can't be used. So it's like you know what I mean?
Right.
That'll be up there.
That was mean, that battle. That battle was crucial. You know, but see, with the with the era of just, you know what I'm saying, the times that, especially, you know, with the battles that we named or whatever the case may be, back then it wasn't about performance. It was like the hunger and the passion in the bars was the performance. You seen it all being projected right in front of you. You have now when niggas is writing, incorporating performance into their bars. So it's writing around choreography and all that. To me, it's oversaturated. It's whack. You know, I just think that, you know, watching you, I just watched the battle. I mean, I know all your battles, but I watched the Rich Dollars battle because that's one of my favorites. And just, you know what I'm saying, the way you snapped on them. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know, just the whole. Now, if niggas watch that now, they would equate that with performance, but it wasn't. It was just you. That's just how you are naturally when you battle. So you know.
Yeah, but I like, you know, I can't say that how I go. How I look now with people putting performance and doing the bars. You just could judge the battles accurately on you gotta judge the battles accurately as somebody doing that both and they can entertain you and they got bars too and they can incorporate it in and not make you feel like they doing too much performance, like you overdoing it. Then that's cold. I can't argue with that even, but now when you can't rap, so you over exaggerating your performance to substitute your lack of bars, you're not there, buddy. And that's what you're talking about. I think that's what you're referencing. Somebody that you ain't talking about shit, but you dancing all over the stage, doing all extra shit. Mm-hmm. Like, they get appreciated now, though. I'm telling you. That does get appreciated because I see people do that. And all extra clownery and all that get respected as opposed to just rapping. You get more attention for doing fuck shit and just being crazy and wild. And being, being all your name always caught up in shit or doing something. It seems like that's what, only time I hear about it, if I don't battle, it seems like if I'm not listening, then I only hear about negativity because nobody never gonna come to me like, oh, unless somebody just go crazy, then I'm done, boom. But other than that, it's always something negative somebody saying about somebody. Somebody did this, it's a blog, somebody... this. I'll be like, these niggas are straight gay. Mm-hmm. Like, that's all it is. Bicker backer, ticker, okay. That's okay, man. Go ahead.
Right.
For real. Yep.
Well, I'm
you know what?
that...
I just want to piggyback right quick because I asked you your top performances and whatnot. Let me ask, who you felt gave you the most wreck in the ring? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who brought it to your attention while you were standing there? You like, damn, who caught you off guard with their performance?
Hollow the Don and Fight Club.
Word.
That was most definitely, that's one battle early for me that was one of my first battles where it was just lightning, like, bam. Like, you know, so I was locked in, but, you know, that just put my mind to a level, like, where I know I want to come overly loaded to shit. Like, that guy ain't going to never be left with that clip just, like, you know, loaded. I'm going to overload. I'm going to bring some extra boys just in case. Because that nigga was on some shit. And I was ready. I was prepared, but I just would have liked to go to the bag and pull something else out and had it right there ready for him. You know, but yeah, Hollow was one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
These niggas ain't rattled me too much though. They ain't put too much emphasis on nothing in the ring with me.
It's a difference too, though. You know, I think, you know, when you take time off and you have that much, you know what I'm saying, passion in your craft, you know what I'm saying, but you still kind of, you know what I'm saying, name is still relevant, and then you also still, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to what's going on. And the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you're still able to, you know what I'm saying, you like you said, come in and battle wherever you want. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people, like, you know, that are not strategic like that. You know what I'm saying? They just take a battle, you know what I'm saying, because they feel like they can, or they requested ancient Chinese dollars and all that kind of shit, just taking it and just for granted, I think. So the fact that it's kind of still pure for you is awesome. So that's definitely something to salute. Definitely.
And I can attribute that a lot to Verb and Hitman. Like, if people don't analyze the situation from that aspect, I do. It's like they both always gonna be relevant. They so on point right now that's what's up. But I did something so big with them that I'm always gonna be relevant for people to attach us together, no matter how separate paths we taking. You know, people always gonna associate me with them, and so if they battling, my name gonna always be brought up. So that's one thing.
Exactly.
It's a lot of people that a lot of people not a part of nothing like that, to where they just, you know, they just laying dormant with no access to nothing. They nothing. They just out of there. And people hate that. That's one association. But outside of that, you know, just myself alone, my character, everything I brought to the game, my charisma, you know, people know I got a potential to have something special in that ring every time I step in the ring. And that's why so many people still want to see me battle. So many people still ask me when I'm going to get back in the ring, because they want to see me at a level like that. And for real, to be honest, I want to get them a performance to the point where they can appreciate and continue that, not just one performance, one after another and one after another. So I feel like that's a part of the game, advancing the game and innovating the game, because everybody can talk about how it is now and how it's how performance and all that, but we had a lot to do with that. Because Mook and Lux, they had the game, all of them, like, back then, they had it in the alleyway and stuff like that. Our era of our class brought it to the stage, brought it to the lights, brought it to the big stage, brought it to that money. No nothing around it. We brought all the cameras and shit. Like, that's our era. We was the first era to have that. Now it's advancing, and people are, you know, going more towards that route. But, you know, as far as like, I know my fans' perspectives, just to touch on bases of like that, that's the only people that I care about. So the people, if whatever you tweet me, however, whenever you tweeted me, it don't even matter. I screenshot all my tweets ever that anybody ever had tweeted derogatory me when I was in my, like, state where I was really tripping and fucked up. I screenshot everything a nigga ever tweeted about me, whether it be a battle rapper, whether it be a fan, whatever. I screenshot everything I got in my old iPhone 4, nigga. I got everything. I'll be seeing niggas in my inbox like, hey, Hill, what's up? Nothing, punk. Nothing.
Right.
Go on, get up out of here. Bro, I ain't going to respond to you, but nothing. Chill, kick it. I ain't got no lights on me, nigga. I ain't doing shit. I'm still on the same shit. I went to Summer Madness, and they posted me on the page. Get the fuck off my inbox. And that's my approach to these niggas. I ain't got no friendly vibe, whatever, to anybody. I'm not cool with none of these niggas. I don't know these niggas. Don't fake put me on no pictures, cameras with them. I don't like them. I don't fuck with none of these niggas. There's a few people I like, few people I associate myself with. I don't ask me too much questions about these niggas. I don't know. Don't ask me too much about me feeling like about battling. I got a couple people on the list, but these niggas, man, they know full and well, especially a lot of these niggas, they know full and well who I'm talking about that be having my approach towards the game so ill-hearted as far as niggas are concerned and battle rappers was concerned, because I know they phony, so I don't listen to y'all niggas. None of this shit. None of y'all talking about. I hope y'all listening. I ain't gonna apologize. I keep apologizing because that's all I keep reverting back to is this, because I feel like I don't do interviews or nothing. I grace y'all with the interviews. I fuck with Zach and I fuck with you. But as far as because if somebody listening, I don't. Yeah, but y'all niggas, man, it's gonna be hell to tell the captain if I'm getting moving around. And don't fuck with me, dude. I don't fuck with y'all. That's why it's handshake and me back in the corner, chilling by myself at any event. I chill unless there's a few people there. I fuck with a few people that's there, and they know that. Like, but as far as all that, me trying to, I'm gonna be back in the game. I'm still gonna be in St. Louis, chilling, coming up there, body and shit, coming right back here, chilling, living my natural life, getting my shit back moving. But you know what I mean?
Quick thing, G. I'm sorry to cut you off, my G. Because we literally only got like 1 minute left on time. I want you to be able to shout your shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go for it.
And it's appreciated with all of us that you honor us with this interview. Real talk.
Oh, yeah. Anytime.
Shout out to Nick, too, for putting it together, my nigga.
I'm going to beat him when I see him.
That's fly fam. But my shout out to anybody doing something positive, working towards their goal. You know, I just want to shout y'all out. So work towards your goal. Don't let nothing block you. Don't let nothing sidestep. Hustle, double up, stack it, and keep it moving. And that's my only person I'm going to shout out. No other person. Shout out to y'all. And shout out to
Word. We appreciate it. We appreciate it, my nigga.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all.
All right. With that, we're going to close out the show. We're running out of time, so we're closing it out, y'all. Y'all be cool. Have a good night.
See y'all in Chicago.
Ow.